Good day, good people, and thank you for joining me for another video here on the SDG Tuts YouTube channel. I am Phaedra Dion, owner and lead educator here at SDG Tuts. In my previous video, I talked about the updates to Cricut Design Space version 7.2.3, and one of the things that I mentioned was about collections. So in this video, I want to show you how to use collections to make templates that will speed up your design workflow in Cricut Design Space. So let's get started. So I'm here in Cricut Design Space and I'm going to go to my stuff. And in my stuff, I'm going to go to collections and I'm going to make a new collection called templates. So I'm going to click on the plus symbol and I'm going to actually call it my templates. So now what I want to do is I want to start a new project. So I am going to go up here to the top right and click on new project. And it's telling me that I already have one open. You probably won't see this if you don't. So I'm just going to click on replace and I'm going to make a couple of templates that I use a lot. So one thing I do is print and cut. And I have seen a lot of videos where people are still going to get the square and then they're making it the size of the print and cut area, and they're doing this every single time that they do a print and cut job. But we don't need to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to make this into a template. But before I make this into a template, I'm going to go up here to operation, click on basic cut and come down to guide. And this guide, it's not going to print. So if I come here to images and let's say I put in motivation and I just pick some motivational images and then add them to the canvas, and then I'll make them all like 3 inches and pull it over and click away and start dragging them into my guide, and I can make them bigger. Okay, so I just want to print these stickers. So I'm going to go up here and attach, and then I'm going to choose make it. And it's going to be on a mat, and I'm going to confirm. Now, what you're not going to see is the guide that I created. You are seeing just the stickers themselves. So when I go back here, I don't have to make the box and then delete the box. But I do this a lot. I do print and cut a lot. So at this point, I'm going to detach and I'll get rid of the stickers and I will make this a template that I can use over and over so I don't have to keep coming in, pulling in the shape, resizing the shape, making it a guide, and then starting my project. So I'm going to go up here to save and I'm going to go to my templates and I'm going to title this print then cut template. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to go to new and I'm going to go to my stuff and I'm going to come here to my print and cut template and I'm going to choose customize. And now I'm ready to go for my next print and cut job. I don't have to keep going through those steps over and over and over again. And I also don't have to have a shape that I then have to delete once I put everything on the shape, on the print and cut shape, which is something that I'm seeing people continue to do even now that Cricut has come up with this guide option. I don't think people still don't know about this or not using it. So be aware of that. So that's one of my templates. I'm going to go back to new and I'm going to choose replace and I'm going to make another template. I use shapes a lot and I usually use the square and the circle. And sometimes I use the oval and and usually that's it. I just use those three and I resize them for whatever I need. If I need a rectangle, then I will make a rectangle. And if I need more than one circle, I'll duplicate it a few times and I may make an oval bigger to like cover up something. But I ended up doing this every single time I came into Cricut Design Space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to save in my templates and I'm gonna type basic shapes template and save. And then I'm gonna go to new, and I am not going to bring over all those basic shapes again. I am going to go to my stuff and basic shapes and customize, and now I have my basic shapes. But I need those basic shapes with the printing cut sometimes. So I'm going to go back to shapes. I'm going to get, oh, I don't have to do that, remember, because I got a square here already. So I'm going to duplicate it and then I'll make it the size of the printing cut. So 6.75 by 9.25, and I'll make it a guide. And then I'm going to make a new file. So I'm going to go to save and save as my templates. This is going to be basic shapes with print, then cut guide. So P-T-C guide, and I'll save it. And then when I go to new, I will have in my stuff 3 templates that will help me get started and move quicker in my design. Now, it may not seem like a big deal because it doesn't really take a long time to do the shape, square, resize, turn it into a guide, and then get started, but it really does save you seconds, okay? And I like saving time. So, if you have questions, leave me a comment. If you have concerns, leave me a comment. If you need help, leave me a comment. And thank you very much for watching.